So this money shit, yeah, it's been on my mind. Fuck your posse clear.
Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about tattoos. Ink and skin, specifically mine. If you can't tell, because I look like the Michelin Man. Apparently his name is by Bendo. Didn't know that one. Or at least the Michelin Man's cousin, Creamsicle. I have a few. It's not gonna be one of those ones where I like wear a tank top and shorts and like model for you. I'm just gonna put pictures on the screen because I'm cold and that's easier. Now for some of them I might have to like whip out a titty, like a forearm. Something very PG, unlike a titty. This could also be a piercings video, but I really don't remember what order I got any of these in. I have this, my septum I've had done twice. This is my second time around, and it's fine. It's fine. And then I have 2 rings on the side. I have an industrial ball, my Date, and 3 lobe piercings. I have the same 3 lobe piercings on this side, plus this doozy of a helix piercing that I did myself, and then these 2 which are hooked together right now, don't know how, and then a rook, a conch, and a tragus. And I used to have my knickknacks pierced, but that was a mess. Let's start off. Number 1. Got this little number like a couple days after I got done graduated from high school. It is my guard director's handwriting on my wrist. I'll put a photo on. And it says, "Trust the process," because I am an inspirational Pinterest post. She was like my female role model in high school, but she really helped me a lot in some of my darkest times. I got her handwriting and a quote she used to say to me all the time, written on my body forever. And just the other day, I found out that she may or may not allegedly have embezzled money from my school. So that's nice. I don't know if that's real or not. Some girl told me that. I just thought that would be fun to add in, maybe. I'm so sorry if you're seeing this and you didn't do that. I don't believe it because I don't have proof, so. Okay. Love you so much. Okay, so the next one I have is on me hip. Specifically on my right hip. And it's just my favorite poem, the title of my favorite poem, and a point of repetition in the poem. Of course, this poem has nothing to do with me. It wasn't written for me. And I kind of, in a way, regret it, but I don't regret it at the same time, because it is Still I Rise by Maya Angelou, who is my favorite poet. And this is a poem written for Black women. But it resonated a lot with me in my mental health struggles. But you know, I think someone else's opinion would have been nice. So if you have any ideas about if I was wrong in getting this tattoo, I'm not sure, because it's kind of iffy nowadays. If I feel good about my decision there, because while I did resonate with the poem, and while I still do resonate with the poem, I don't know if it was my place to get it tattooed on my body. Opinions are welcome. Criticism is welcome. Just don't fucking be mean to me, please. I'm learning. Hi. And we moved to August. So I waited a few months. Wow. And I got a little thing of wildflowers on my side. There'll be a picture somewhere. It's on my side booby. And yeah, that's literally it. It's just some wildflowers. Because you're pretty. So the next one I got was my matching tattoo of my sister. It's the very overcrowded. It's the little half moon or crescent moon and the 1097. I like to tell people that was the year I was born, but no, it is not. It is the beginning of our address at our childhood home that our dad built himself. The only house I have ever lived in my childhood, except for this one. This is not that house. Yeah, and my sister, I'll put a picture. She has the sun and I have the little moon. I don't know. It's cute. It's a little matching thing. My sister. And then the next up is this absolutely tragic photo, but it's this little crown thing. I got that with one of my best friends. So sad. Hers was really fucked up, and that was a lot. He tried to freehand hers. It's like a couple lines, but he decided to freehand hers and did it very poorly, and we were both looking at each other like, so she ended up, that was a whole debacle. But whenever he went to do mine, I said, hey, do a stencil. It wasn't my regular tattoo artist, it's someone she chose. So I was like, you know what, my friend just got a really fucked up tattoo, I guess I gotta get mine. So next up is this one somewhere on my thigh. It is little bouquet of daisies, which are my favorite flower, and also the name of my childhood doggo. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was my first big boy tattoo, and it's sick. The dog in the picture is not the daisy in question. That was in April of 2019. So all the ones before were in 2018. This was my first one of 2019, apparently. Oh God. Okay, so June. I got a tattoo on my ankle. It's an unalome with a lotus flower on top. It's a representation of life, and how life doesn't just go in a straight line. It has all these twisty turnies. And the lotus flower is there for decoration, but it also has meaning. But I put more meaning into the unalome. Okay, so the next thing is like a video, because it was like the start of my... Yeah, I don't have very many good pictures of this, so I feel like I'm gonna have to whip out the arm here. So in August of 2019, I started my sleeve on this arm. You can't really see it. Here, I'll take my arm out. I started my sleeve. It's still not done because I am an idiot. I got the first thing, which was supposed to just be this olive branch. It was just gonna be this olive branch. But in the words of the great Jenna Marbles, our Lord and Savior, my too much gene kicked in. So yeah, that was in August of 2019, and the very next one I got was the beginning of my sleeve, which was this. And in the pictures I have of it, when I first got it done, it was black and gray for a long time. I don't know why we decided to do that and just like leave it like that. Essentially what this whole thing is, the little daffodil at the top is for my dad. That is his birth month flower. March, which is like right now. Oh my God, his birthday is literally tomorrow. Happy birthday to my dad. Fun little story about this one. The day I was getting it first done, so the day I was getting it, the line work and the shading done in black and gray, I sat down to have it done, and my tattoo artist started playing Gap Band, which is one of my dad's favorite groups. And they have like funk music, but the first song he played was Early in the Morning by the Gap Band, as he literally started my dad's tattoo, and that was a fun memory because I was like, my dad fucks with this song so heavily, and this is his tattoo, and he was like, ah, shit, that's cool, dog. Anyway, we move on. That was in September of 2019. The next one I got on my sleeve, which was these pine needles. And the meaning of the olive branch, by the way, it's just kind of like, it's a symbol of peace in the Bible. I'm not really a Christian, but I like the symbolism. Pine needles are because my dad's house, the one with the 1097, has giant pine trees like lining the top of the driveway, and they always are just like really cool to me, and I'm like, you guys are so tall. How did you get so tall? Guess I got those around October, but I can't be sure because I didn't really document that, because once you start going into a sleeve, you're just kind of like, I'm going for this bit. Now I'm going for this bit. So it just kind of starts to all get blurred together. In January of 2020, specifically January 8th, I went and got this little lavender sprig right there. And that's because lavender is calming, and I need more of that in my life. February, I got this chrysanthemum, which is what this big red thing is. It's a chrysanthemum, and it's for my sister because it is the birth month flower of November, which is also my birth month, but it's for my sister. So there's that. May of 2020, and I got the violets done around then, but the violets right here in my little ditch area, they are the birth month flower of February, and there's 2 of them for me mum and me grandmother because they're my little ladies. Yeah, so that's my sleeve as of right now. Hopefully in the future we're gonna add some more leavies, and then under here, this whole blank area is going to be a big cherry blossom thing, but not like the normal cherry blossoms. They're gonna be like these fluffy cherry blossoms that my dad has in his yard because he loves planting them trees. But they're like my favorite trees ever because in the spring they literally look like cotton candy trees, and that's my favorite. I'm cold. I'm gonna put this back on. July 2020, I decide I want a little more leg action than the little ankle thing I had. So we go ahead and get the classic butterfly. This really has no meaning other than it was cute and I liked where I put it. Fun fact about this one, I waited until the very end of the tattoo and looked at my artist, Brandon, and I said, what do I do if I'm going to the lake tomorrow? And he looked like he wanted to punch me. And I don't blame him. In August of 2020, I take a trip in my favorite rocket ship shooting through the sky, little Einstein. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I was literally up there with a guy I was dating at the time, and I was like, I want to get a fucking tattoo, dude, which is how I feel a lot of the time. So, but I was like, we're in Charlotte, let's go check out a cool place. So I called around, as I do. I called around. I was like, hey, you open? You got any walk-ins? They were like, no. And so I called a bunch of other places, and eventually one place was like, we have some booked, but they might be like not coming. We'll call you back if we have any openings. So we're driving around, hanging out, whatever. And those people call me back, and I'm like, sick, I'm coming, I'm on my way. So I go, and I'll put it on the screen. It's on this arm. It is the yellow umbrella from How I Met Your Mother. And fun story about, well, that's, first of all, that's my favorite show. Like, top tier favorite show, my comfort show. That is my show. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about Ted. I don't care. It's my favorite show. Yeah, I go in, and the guy, fun fact, has a fucking tattoo of Neil Patrick Harris. He has a picture of, he's a portrait of Barney on his arm. And he's like, you know what? It's so weird. I've done so many of these. And I was like, really? That's odd that you're just the random person that I happen to get, like, booked with. And he's like, yeah, I've done tons of the yellow umbrellas. And I was like, shit, dude. And he was like, yeah, I've even done, like, a Judge Fudge one. If you know, you know. And he's a big fan of How I Met Your Mother, too. And he had done, like, a ton of How I Met Your Mother tattoos just because he was also a fan. And I was like, it was fate that I met you here on this very day in Charlotte. Next up, we have, oh God. So, on the same leg that I have the butterfly, on my shin below the butterfly, I have, some good old Harry Styles. Treat people with kindness. I walk in with just a very simple, like, typewriter font. I wanted it all in, all caps and everything because that's how Harry did it. And it came out with something very different. And you know what? I love it because it has a story. Of course, the meaning of it is treat people with kindness, but the story behind it is essentially this. Me and my boyfriend are at a bar. I've been wanting this tattoo for a while. I've got a few drinks in me. I'm like, I want to go get this tattoo. The only tattoo shop open is this one guy in this one warehouse in this weird area of my town that I will not be naming, and he is open until 3 a.m. We walk in, the whole place smells like bleach because apparently he has like a very weird cleaning thing, which I guess is good. I didn't get an infection. He takes me in there. He's taking like forever to get a stencil made. I don't know why. I'm sitting there on his tattooing chair or whatever, and then like two of his friends come in. I guess one of them was getting a tattoo, and they just start rolling up bundt cakes. By the time I'm getting tattooed by this man, he has the bundt cake sticking out of his mouth while he's tattooing me. And my boyfriend is enjoying some bundt cake with him. And I'm just sitting there getting tattooed like, God, I just really want to leave. I'd like to leave. But yeah, that was fun. I mean, it looks kind of fucked up. Every tattoo artist I've shown it to and been like, hey dude, this is kind of fucked up. They're like, it's really not that bad, Hannah. And I'm like, but really? Are you sure? April 2021, I go in and get my girl a big old snake on my other shin. Her name is Sheila. There's really no meaning other than the meaning I kind of like tied to it with another one that I get later on. I just think she's fucking cool. Then around June, I get, so above Sheila, so like above my knee, I got Gone Are the Days in like a typewriter, not a typewriter, it's kind of like a gothic font. I just saw this TikTok where this girl was like kind of doing spoken word, I think, but she was basically saying like, gone are the days that I get treated like this or that or whatever, like, basically just being like, I'm done with being walked all over, treated like that. I'm done lowering my standards for people. And so I felt like I was in a place where I needed to be reminded of something like that. So I got it. She repeated it a lot in the TikTok. I wish I could find the TikTok, but there it is. I was like, that resonates with me. So I got it tattooed on my body. And that same day, I also got a tattoo I've wanted since I was like 14, which is right here. I don't have a good picture of it, but it is sheet music. Not sure if it's actually like readable. But it's Here Comes the Sun. The sheet music for it. I've wanted that for a while. We'll just keep her out for what's to come. In July of 2021, I got this here dagger and skull. That one was also by Victoria. And then I also got this Norse protection rune. I don't know if it's the one on my middle finger. The dagger really doesn't mean anything. It just looks sick, and it's also covering up some scars, if you will. In September, I'm not gonna pull it out, I'll just have the picture here. I got the word Venom tattooed on the middle of my chest. First of all, no, this is not about the Eminem song. Second of all, no, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. It's basically from the song Venom by Little Sims. You know, it was really popular on TikTok or something. The meaning behind this is also kind of a reminder when I look in the mirror. I've been through a few situations where I kind of got walked all over in my adult and like late teen years. So this is kind of a reminder to go back to my younger self, who, little backstory, I was kind of a bitch when I was little. I was kind of mean when I was little, but I was not one to get walked all over. So it was a good thing. I just needed to like hone it into being a good thing and not being so like overtly mean. But my dad, when I was little, he used to say I was meaner than a little rattlesnake. And I think that as an adult is kind of empowering, because I've been through a lot of shit where I was not letting my rattlesnake flag fly. And that's just wrong. On my 22nd birthday, so the Venom tattoo was in September, and then on my 22nd birthday, I'll put some like these pictures from when I like first got it done. I got my hands tattooed, so that would be like these little vines and the little stars and whatnot. Let's see, this one, she's cute and fun and fresh. There's some thumb ones. But yeah, on my 22nd birthday, I got my hands tattooed. I like to think it means I have magic and nature flowing out of my fingers. In December, part of my Christmas present from my boyfriend was for him to pay for a tattoo for me. So I got this tarot card right here. It's the Lover's Tarot card. And yes, I wanted it to be kind of doodly, and the way that the reference photo I got was very doodly. And the guy was like, "Do you really want that?" And I was like, "Yes, I want it to look exactly like that." Because, I don't know, I wanted this arm to kind of be like a journal type arm kind of sleeve, instead of being like so perfect and mapped out. I wanted to be like a patchwork that also kind of reminded me of like what the inside of my journal would look like, if you know what I mean. Journal girls know. Anyway, that's really stupid. So yeah, I got that for Christmas, and then in January I got 4 tattoos at the same time. I got little bumblebee, well, kind of big bumblebee, on my wrist to hand area. And then I got Ghosty Boy. Still don't have a name for him. I like the name Clarence. That's a stupid name. Help me name this Ghost. And then I also got the symbol for psychology right there, because I'm a psych major. And then the literally the chef's kiss. Nothing will ever top this. It's Bo. It's Bo's house. So, yeah. The scene from Inside where he's laying on his floor talking about if we should let children use the internet. Oh, yeah. And, stupid. There's another one right there that no one ever sees. Those 3 dots. Yeah, I did that myself. That's literally a stupid fucking stick and poke. It has no purpose. The bumblebee doesn't really mean anything. It's just cute. And then, the ghosty boys, because I love all things spooky, scary skeletons. Shivers down your spine. It's Halloween. I freaking love bats. So, that's my tattoos. They are what they are. If you don't like them, I'm sorry. Maybe take it up with Yelp, something like that. I don't have one of those. I'm not a business, I'm a person. But yeah, if you don't like them, just kindly walk away from the video. If you do like them, tell me, I guess. You don't have to. Like this video if you like it. If you like it, you don't have to like it with the button, but you can. That would be cool. Yeah, so like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That would be cool. That would be a little weird of you. It'd be a little wacky of you for the next time I post. But yeah. See ya in the next one of these moving pictures with a microphone that I film in my bedroom while my dog is sleeping. Goodbye.
So this money shit, yeah, it's been on my mind. Fuck your posse clear.